Hey everybody, today we are going to learn about major and minor chords and where they are on the piano. So in the first lesson video for guitar players, everybody wants to learn the piano, but I know with guitar players, lots of times you have a keyboard, you have a lot of knowledge from playing the guitar, and you want to translate it into the piano. It helps you write songs, it kind of opens up kind of your musical imagination. In the last video, we talked about in the key of C, the notes in the C major scale and the chords in the scale. Today, we're just going to go over what makes up a major and a minor chord, and we're going to play each chord and kind of get used to it. And again, like anything, you need to get that muscle memory. So there's different exercises, but I think just playing it and kind of understanding what a major chord and a minor chord is, and you'll get used to seeing it, figuring out where it is on the keyboard. So we'll start with C, because again, that's kind of the easiest, I guess, the easiest key in the piano in my view. I don't always use the correct fingers, so there's videos out there for the proper way to play. But we're just going to really play with the right hand. And again, we're just going to look at how we make a major chord and go right down the keyboard and play all 12 major chords. Okay, so we learned the C the last time, and as we know, the major chord is made up of the 1, or the root note, the 3rd, or the 3rd note of the scale, and the 5th. And a minor chord is basically the same. We're just going to lower that 3rd down 1 to make it minor. That's the only thing that's going to change. So what do we want to do? We want to recognize when we play a major chord, you're playing the root, and this is in the root position because there's inversions, which we'll touch on another video. But in the root position, where the root is in the bass, you're going to play for a major chord, the one or the root. You're going to skip 3, play the 3rd, skip 2, and play the 5th. And that's the same formula no matter what you do. So let's move up to a D. There's a D. We're going to skip 3, play that, skip 2, play that. Okay? And we are playing the 1, the 3, and the 5 in the D major scale. But we won't go through all the notes of the D major scale. But understand that that's the same formula, even though the fingering looks a little bit different. When you look at the notes, you're playing a root, skipping 3, playing the 3rd, skipping 2, and playing the 5th. Okay, so that's a D major. Okay, let's start with the E. We'll skip 3, play that note, skip 2, play that note. Okay, it's kind of the same shape as the D. So you have an E, a D, and an E. Okay, F note, skip 3 notes, play that one, that's the 3rd, skip 2 notes, and that's the 5th. That's an F major. These are all major chords. Play a G, skip 3 notes, play the 3rd, skip 2 notes. So basically, you're skipping 3 and skipping 2, all right? No matter what note you start on. And we'll do the black keys next, but there's a G, we'll skip 3. Or I'm sorry, that's an A. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, okay? All right, that's an A major, okay? B, skip 3 notes, skip 2 notes, okay? All right, that's a kind of that's really a different shape than the other ones, okay? Okay. Now the black keys, okay? So this is if that's a C, that's a C sharp or a D flat. We'll call it a C sharp. Okay, we'll skip 3, skip 2. Okay, so that's a C sharp major or a D flat major. Okay, it's a D sharp or an E flat. Skip 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, E flat major or D sharp major. It's an F sharp or a G flat. We'll skip 3, skip 2. Okay, and that's kind of unique. This is the only major chord where we're playing all black keys. Okay, so that's an F sharp major or a G flat major. Okay, there's a G sharp or an A flat. Skip 3, skip 2. Okay, and that is a G sharp or an A flat major chord. That's a B flat or an A sharp. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Okay, there's your B flat. All right, so we just did all the majors. Now let's look at the minors. And again, what's a minor? It's basically the major, but we're lowering that third. And again, this is in the root position. Root is in the bass. There's a C. Okay, there's a C minor. What's this formula? Okay, it's the root, skip 2, play the minor third, skip 3. So we're in the major chord, we skip 3, and then we skip 2. In the minor chord, we're skipping 2, then skipping 3 notes. Okay, let's go to a D. Let's skip 2. Let's skip 3. All right, D minor. There's an E. Skip 2. Skip 3. E minor. F. Skip 2. Skip 3. F minor. G. Skip 2. Skip 3. G minor. A. Skip 2. Skip 3. A minor. B. Skip 2. Skip 3. B minor. Okay, let's go to the black keys. It's a C sharp, skip 2, skip 3. That's a C sharp minor or a D flat minor. Okay, there's a D sharp or an E flat, skip 2, skip 3. All the black keys. Okay, and that is an E flat minor. All right. This is an F sharp or a G flat. Skip 2, skip 3. Okay, that is a F sharp or G flat minor. There's a G sharp or an A flat. Skip 2, skip 3. Okay, A sharp or a G sharp or an A flat minor. Okay, there's an A sharp or a B flat note. Skip 2, skip 3. And there is an A sharp or a B flat minor. Okay, same formula. Again, for the major, it's the root, skip 3, play the third, skip 2, play the fifth. And for the minor, play the root, skip 2, play the minor third, skip 3, play the fifth. Get used to those, add those chords to your vocabulary, and you can really start to play more and more songs, get that muscle memory, go from one, do all the majors, do all the minors, do majors and minors all the way down the keyboard. All right, good luck. Hope it helps.